Hi, I'm Chuck O'Shea. I'm the executive producer for Need for Speed Underground. So the reason we went with the tuner cars for Need for Speed Underground is we wanted to make a little change in the direction of Need for Speed. When you go out today on the streets and you look at what kids are doing, they're actually taking their mom's hand-me-down car and then putting their own money into it, $100 at a time, to build out these high-end, what we call urban exotic sports cars. These cars reach 500, 600, 700 horsepower. They're pretty amazing machines, and it felt like the most relevant thing out there right now. We had the award-winning team from Hot Pursuit 2. That, in combination with some people that we brought out of Hollywood, so we brought some visual effects artists in from ILM and some other different areas, along with some award-winning audio people who worked in the movie industry, and then we also brought in some professional race car drivers. So we wanted to touch every area of the game and make sure that we had the top people in the industry and outside the industry working on the product. The combination of the video game technology and the experience matched with some new ideas from Hollywood really created the visual look that we have inside the game. We really took the sensation of speed to another level in Underground by combining the rendering talents of the people we had on the team along with some of the Hollywood talent that we had brought in. We were able to create a realistic sense of speed that really exceeded anything that we had seen before. So this is the first Need for Speed that actually has characters in it. We included a story mode, and we decided to go out and do it the best that we could. So instead of just creating our own 3D models, we actually went out and did an extensive model search. So we found two gorgeous women who are not only beautiful, but they're also gamers. So they sort of understood the culture, and they understood what they were going to be doing and how they were going to be used inside the game environment.
Bless my memory space. Wasn't that long ago. Came out regulated. Ain't no fun if your girl don't.
I'm Amy Walls. I'm playing Melissa, and she's kind of like the bad girl, really unattainable. She drives really fast and just really cool.
The scan was amazing. I'm sitting in a room and the little laser goes around, and it was really, really cool to see yourself like in a three-dimensional way.
I love fighting games. I love racing games. I've played some of the Need for Speed games, and I cannot wait to race myself in Need for Speed Underground. Seeing myself in Need for Speed Underground was excellent. I was just amazed that it was me there, and to be immortalized in a way like this is very flattering and so much fun.
Hey, Need for Speed fans, I'll see you in the Underground.
There are quite a few different game modes in Need for Speed Underground. Traditionally, there are some that Need for Speed fans will be familiar with, like circuit racing, point-to-point racing, things like that. And then we introduced some new ones this year. The first one we introduced was drag racing. So the drag mode is what we call a burst experience. It's a little different than a normal race. It's basically one large race compressed into about 30 or 40 seconds, and the emphasis isn't on finding the best line or tracking down your opponent. It's about reaction time. So how fast can you get off the line? When do I shift? When do I use my nitrous, and how do I avoid obstacles inside the world? The other mode that we introduced this year that's also brand new is drift mode, and this is actually something that's come out of Japan that's really popular over there and becoming more popular over here in the US. Basically, it's a mode all about style, and it's all about getting your car sideways. So it's not about how fast you go around the track, although speed is an element of it. It's all about how well you get your car sideways and how far you can drift your car out in turns.
I'm Greg Euler. I work for EA in Vancouver, Canada. I was one of the producers on Need for Speed Underground. Today we'll focus on drift racing. Now drift is basically sliding sideways with speed. So the faster you go, the longer your drifts, the more sideways you are, the more points you'll score. Basically, as you do a drift and score points, your multiplier goes up. If you go too slow, the multiplier starts counting down. So we want to encourage speed through the drifts.
Hey, this is Alex Pfeiffer. You really need to check out the drifting mode in a new Need for Speed Underground. It's the next best thing to the real thing.
So the coolest thing about online to me is the fact that the game's predominantly about individual expression, and me being able to create the car that I want and then taking it online against other players, whether it be console or PC, and showing off what I've built and then showing off my racing skills is just incredible. It's the first time anybody's been able to take a car that they built on the console and then take it online and race against competition. So it's not just how good I drive, it's how cool is my style. The most interesting part of the project for me was just seeing how people reacted to the idea. So last year when we started the game, I thought we had a pretty good idea, and I think the team was pretty excited about it, and the tuner culture was really kind of hitting the mainstream. But going out and seeing how the fan base has reacted to the product has just been amazing.
Gets you going, man. It's like a lot of adrenaline, all hyped up. Makes it like you're really inside the game.
Man, this game is tight. Need for Speed, it's the best.
If you love imports, you're gonna love this game.
The reaction from what the game looks like and what cars they can drive and the parts they can put on the car, everything that the fan base has wanted, we've included in the game. So we're pretty excited about the addition of Need for Speed Underground and the tuner culture into the Need for Speed franchise, and we're really excited about the possibilities for the future, so stay tuned.